In the world of Umbrella Academy, number 5 is one of the most complex and fascinating characters. His impressive abilities and intriguing backstory leave many fans curious. From his time jumps and deadly battles to his moments of vulnerability, 5 offers a wealth of curiosities that go beyond what is seen on screen. In this video, we'll explore some of the most surprising facts about number 5, from how he became a master of time and space to the dark secrets that shaped his journey. Get ready to uncover details you might not yet know about one of the series' most enigmatic characters. Number 5 is one of the most captivating characters in the Umbrella Academy, with abilities that go beyond the ordinary. He has the power to teleport, giving him a lethal advantage in combat by allowing him to appear and disappear in an instant, catching his enemies off guard. But 5 is not limited to just moving through space. He is also capable of time travel, making him essential in the series' complex plot. This ability to jump between the past and the future is both a blessing and a curse, as playing with time brings unpredictable consequences. 5 learns to manipulate these time jumps with mastery, using them both for fighting and escaping, but always with significant risks involved. In one of his boldest jumps, 5 ends up trapped in a post-apocalyptic future, completely destroyed. While his siblings face villains in the present, he is isolated in this desolate future, trying to survive and find a way back home. 5 spends years alone, dealing with loneliness and despair, but never giving up on his quest. The answer to his return? Mathematics. 5 discovers that the solution to returning to his time is not in magic, but in precise mathematical calculations. With each equation, he gets closer to his goal. Eventually, Pogo conducts tests on 5 and reveals something surprising. He is actually a 60-year-old man trapped in the body of a child who stopped aging. This peculiarity means 5 carries the mind of an adult in a 10-year-old's body, a situation explored in the comics, but adjusted in the series due to the natural growth of the child actor. Pogo and 5 join forces to try to prevent the impending apocalypse. During this quest, they are ambushed in a diner by temporal agents, and it is here that we see 5's lethality in action for the first time. The agents, sent to eliminate him for reasons we'll explore later, had no chance. 5 turned the place into a true battlefield, demonstrating relentless precision and efficiency, leaving no survivors. He doesn't just fight, he eradicates threats with the ferocity of a force of nature. After this brutal confrontation, Pogo and 5 return to Hargreaves' office. There, 5 has a disturbing encounter with his father's monocle. Looking through it, 5 faints, confronted with the horrific scientific experiments that created Pogo. When he wakes up, the situation is already out of control. He discovers that Pogo has been brutally murdered by his own sister, Vanya, who is transformed into the villain White Violin. In the comics, with Vanya threatening to destroy everything, the team gathers at Icarus Theater to confront her. 5 plays a crucial role, shooting at Vanya to stop her and thus trying to prevent the apocalypse he saw in the future. However, in the Umbrella Academy, nothing is simple, and the consequences of his actions are unpredictable and chaotic. In the second volume of the Umbrella Academy, titled Dallas, the situation becomes even more complicated, and new dark truths about number 5 begin to emerge. 5 finds himself in trouble again, this time surrounded by temporal agents from the enigmatic Temps Eternalis organization, which has a clear mission: eliminate number 5. Here, surprising revelations come to light. During his time in the apocalyptic future, 5 did not spend all his time wandering through the ruins. In fact, he found a new purpose as a professional assassin for Temps Eternalis, becoming a highly efficient killing machine. However, his new life as an assassin did not guarantee his safety. Surrounded by temporal agents, 5 goes into berserk mode, eliminating them with lethal precision in seconds. Even after this victory, 5's relief is brief. One of the dying agents manages to summon Hazel and Cha-Cha, 2 of Temps Eternalis' most feared assassins. Their presence makes 5 feel real fear, something rare for him. Hazel and Cha-Cha begin to relentlessly pursue 5, escalating the chaos. They even torture employees at a restaurant where 5 had recently killed the temporal agents. Meanwhile, 5 tries to hide in a hotel, but Allison finds him and demands explanations. 5 reveals that Temps Eternalis not only prevented his aging, but also surgically enhanced him, making him a supreme assassin. They also mixed his DNA with that of historical assassins, creating an unbeatable killer. Over time, 5 began to lose his humanity, which led him to try to escape the organization before completing a critical mission: assassinating President John F. Kennedy. Allison, initially skeptical, has her doubts confirmed when Carmichael, the head of Temps, verifies the mission. Carmichael threatens to kill Five's mother before his birth if he refuses to complete the assassination. Additionally, he reveals that Five and Luther, number 1, are biological siblings, born from a twin pregnancy, making them the only members of the Umbrella Academy with blood ties. Five, reluctant, accepts the mission on the condition that a surgeon restores Allison's vocal cords so she can regain her power. Allison, now with her voice restored, plays a crucial role in the plan to kill Kennedy, disguised as Jackie Kennedy and using her power to say, "I heard a rumor that the president's head exploded." After returning to the present, the world seems to have returned to normal, with the apocalypse apparently avoided. However, Five still has an account to settle. In an act of revenge, he confronts Carmichael, the one responsible for his transformation into a killing machine. Five breaks Carmichael's aquarium and devours him, brutally ending a cycle of pain and manipulation. In the third volume of Umbrella Academy, titled Hotel Oblivion, number 5 comes into play with a new mission. Now working as a mercenary, Five is hired by a former member of the Perseus Corporation. This ex-employee suspects sinister activities under the direction of the young and enigmatic owner, John Perseus. Five discovers that Perseus has built a secret elevator connecting Earth to a mysterious place called Post-Space. This is a top-secret place known as Hotel Oblivion, an intergalactic prison for the most dangerous villains. The surprising part is that John Perseus's father is imprisoned there, and the young man is determined to rescue him. Motivated by curiosity and a sense of duty, Five joins Allison to investigate the Perseus Corporation. They plan an invasion of the company, aware that they are dealing with something of immense proportions. However, this mission leads them to deadly confrontations and reveals shocking secrets about the Umbrella Academy universe. As Five and Allison delve deeper into the Perseus Corporation, the tension rises. They face dangerous challenges and uncover truths that could alter everyone's fate. Hotel Oblivion takes the characters on a journey through space-time, where each decision could mean saving the world or its total destruction. What's number 5's name? All members of the Umbrella Academy have their own names. Luther is number 1, Diego is number 2, Allison is number 3, Klaus is number 4, Ben is number 6, and Vanya, who later becomes Victor, is number 7. But what about number 5? Why did he never get a name? This intriguing mystery is unraveled in the comics that inspired the Netflix series, and the explanation is as unexpected as it is fascinating. In the pages of the comics, we find out that Five didn't have time, literally, to get a name. Before his adoptive mother, Grace, could name him, he made a time jump to the future and ended up trapped in a devastating apocalypse. This plot also appears in the series, but what many don't know is that before disappearing, Five was about to be named. But fate, always cruel and ironic, had other plans. He was pulled from the present and thrown into a grim future. And when he finally managed to return, the last thing on his mind was a name. He was more concerned with preventing the apocalypse he had witnessed. And so, the mystery is solved. Five never received a name because time worked against him. Fate took him away before Grace could give him a name, and when he returned, the world was on the brink of chaos. After all, who cares about a name when the end of the world is about to happen, right? While the comics explain why Five doesn't have a name, the Netflix series does not address this detail. Steve Blackman, one of the showrunners, revealed that in the adaptation, Grace allowed the children to choose their own names. But Five, always indecisive, never managed to pick one before the apocalypse took center stage. For him, saving the world was more important than a name. Gerard Way, creator of the comics, sees it differently. To him, Five doesn't have a name because of the numerical system imposed by Hargreaves, who saw the children more as weapons than as children. Five, with his independent mind, never cared about hierarchies or labels. He is Five, and that's enough. Actor Aidan Gallagher also brought an interesting perspective, suggesting that Five rejected a name because he saw himself as superior to others. The absence of a name symbolizes his lack of empathy and humanity, shaped by his isolated life and the chaos of the apocalypse. For Five, a name was irrelevant in light of everything he experienced. In the last season of Umbrella Academy, a curious revelation draws attention. Number 5 starts identifying as Jerome after the apocalypse is averted. This name, though not officially used, reflects the character's evolution and hint at the possibility of Five finding a personal identity beyond his numerical label. The transition from being just a number to becoming someone with a name symbolizes a new phase in Five's life, reflecting his growth and the internal struggles he faced throughout the series. This transition is crucial in understanding how Five begins to see himself not just as a member of the Umbrella Academy, but as a person with his own identity. This shift could represent an important development for the character, leading to new challenges and growth as he moves away from being defined solely by his past. So, what did you think of the mysteries and curiosities about number 5? He truly is one of the most complex and enigmatic characters in the Umbrella Academy. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the secrets and theories of the series, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. That way, you'll stay updated with all the latest content and explorations of the Umbrella Academy universe. See you in the next video.